Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst.
Look at that. Wow, is that an incredible fish?
And the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that.
With Cal Schwiel.
What a specimen.
And Joel Nilsson.
Whoa, this is an absolute monster.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Good morning, everyone. James Holst here with In-Depth Outdoors, and on today's episode, we're up in the northwest angle on Lake of the Woods. We're fishing out of Sunset Lodge, and my co-host today is Dave Kuntz, walleye fishing wild man today. And one of the things I love about this area, in addition to this, the fantastic bite, is the travel. Getting there is half the fun, and to start today's show, we get to spend some time on the sleds, running down the trails to get to our destination. We're not going to go very far. Rumor is that the walleye bite has been fantastic within a few miles here of Sunset Lodge. So we're going to get on the sleds. We've got a great ride ahead of us, and hopefully we're going to be able to have a great walleye bite to share with you. So stick around. I think you're going to enjoy today's show.
Oh yeah, this don't feel too bad. Been using these little jigging, rattling jigging spoons with a minnow head, fishing about 24 feet of water off this island here. These guys come up off the bottom, trying to tease it away from them. Yeah, nice little eater like that, gotta be 16, 17 inches long.
What you got there, Kuntz?
Oh, nice little walleye, nice little eater for the Friday night. So yeah, catching on these little rattle spoons from BMC. And
Oh!
you were looking at me when that one hit.
You'd think I'd be better at this.
Hammer him. But nice fish. We'll stick this one up the side. We're gonna have a little fish Friday night at the Sunset Lodge. And I'm getting excited. I'll get back down there and smack another one.
Yeah, we got to keep these fish to go back to Sunset for fish fry.
That sounds like a great idea.
Feels like a decent fish. Not huge head shakes. Oh yeah, hello. There's
Nice
a nice
job,
Lake of the Woods
James.
eater. Upper teens. Woofed down that rattle spoon. UV green. You show up on Lake of the Woods, that's a must-have color right there. To get that spoon out of there, it was going nowhere, right at the base of the tongue. That's a good sign. That means that fish just inhaled that bait. Nice and easy, and that fish is going home. Well, actually not all the way home, just back to Sunset Lodge where we're gonna have the great cooks there fry us up some fish tonight. That's all part of the deal up here. You come up to one of these resorts, almost every one of them here on Lake of the Woods offers a really inexpensive, we'll fry your fish meal deal. So that's what this guy's got in store for him. Alrighty, woo! We've got some high winds today, but the temperatures are actually pretty nice. We're kind of behind the shelter of this island, and if the fish keep biting like this, Dave and I just basically doubled. We won't have to move, which is just fine by me.
This doesn't get tired, James. I don't get tired doing this.
We'll see how you feel by the end of the day. Well, the fish couldn't get any more aggressive.
Right.
I mean, I just love seeing that. I mean, there's trips where you got to really coax every fish. These fish show up, look at it, boom. Boom.
Stick him?
I sure did.
Eater, need some help?
No, I got him. Hit the heck out of it, so I know I got good hooks in him. Fishing that rip and wrap, so I got lots of hooks. There he is. Same color bait, Dave, but different lure. Went with that rip and wrap in that UV green. And that fish just chunked it.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep 2 eaters today for the fish fry tonight. That'll be my number 2 and
Awesome.
be done with it. Let
So
the
what
rest
number
go.
rip and wrap is that?
That is a number 4, the little guy. So for people that think you have to use live bait in the winter for these walleyes, this one would disagree. What I like about these rip and wraps for walleyes is they seem to produce some really big fish. And this one took it deep. I was gonna end up keeping this one whether I wanted to or not. That one got behind the gill raker. So that one's gonna go home with me. Make a great meal tonight. We're gonna let somebody else do the cooking. But fantastic fish. And this is what Lake of the Woods is all about. You come out here, you absolutely have a field day on eater-sized fish, and then you've always got that shot at that giant. So we're off to a great start with fish in the mid-teens, upper teens, but we're looking for that 26, 28-inch fish to really put that cherry on top today. And I feel good about it. We've got some great weather to make it happen. We've got temperatures today, mid-20s. Middle of January, mid-20s. Got some sun, which always helps in the water color that we've got here on Lake of the Woods. It's real stained, so bright sunny days are actually good here. So we've kind of got it all come together, Dave.
That's nice.
I want to see that 48-inch rod of yours bent into like a C on a 28-inch walleye.
I will do my best.
The new ultralight rip and wrap offers a smaller profile and slower, more seductive action on the fall than any other rattle bait on the market today. The number 4 ultralight rip and wrap is irresistible to big perch and slab crappie, yet it fishes big enough to tempt trophy caliber predators during a cold front or anytime walleye, pike, or lake trout key in on smaller profile baits. This winter, when you hit the ice looking for your next lunker, think big. Go small with Rappala's new ultralight rip and wrap.
I was watching you cut holes, James. Just crushed it.
The more holes I punch, the more fish you catch. I'm pretty sure there's a connection.
I think it's another eater, but I was not even looking at the graph.
I'm not even going to bend down and help you with that fish. You caught enough already.
He just thumped it.
That is a nice fish.
Yeah, another nice eater. You know, my gloves are getting froze up from catching so many fish.
If I didn't know better, Dave, by looking at that rod, you're compensating for something. What's up with that?
Well, anybody can have a custom 38-inch rod. I can have a custom 48-inch rod.
I like it.
Yeah, John made this up for me, tuned up custom rod. It's real nice, standing, hole hopping. You're not having to bend over, get on your knees. You know me, I have a hard time getting up and down off these knees.
Well,
but,
it's because you got fake knees.
And I'm just down here anyway. I think we'll eat him, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice. Another beautiful eater for the fry pan tonight at Sunset Lodge. Down for another.
Oh, jeez. Man, when you can time the weather like this in January, where you catch a nice warm front like this, the fish are freaky aggressive. That fish was moving so fast, I thought there was something a little bit wrong with the LX9, like I got a little bit of interference or something. Just a big band come up off the bottom and streaked to my bait, and there's another one down there. This is cool. There's that rip and wrap. About a 16, maybe 17-inch fish, be a great eater. We're done keeping for the day. It's all about fun and games now. You having fun, Koontz?
Oh yeah.
All right. It's just cold enough out here where your guy kind of wants to hurry and get those fish back, but we're gonna catch just a pile of these today. So when you come to the Lake of the Woods like this, colors, this is that UV green tiger. Throw in some gold, throw in some pink, maybe some red, you're pretty much covered. And of course, anytime you can add some rattles, that's all the better. That's why I was fishing that rip and wrap. I figured bright colors, throw in the rattle, active bait, perfect combination for Lake of the Woods with the stained water. I cannot wait to see you doubled up on a big fish. If we stay right here, Dave, and kind of work up and down this break all day long,
Yep.
come about 4:15, good things are gonna happen.
Donk.
Yep, good things are coming your way.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like the idea of those rip and wraps and no bait.
No bait. We do what we have to do to catch fish, but if I can get by without it, all the better.
There's a nice one.
Oh, better fish.
A little bit, not much.
That long rod throws me off, man. That's a better fish. I don't care what you say. Sure looks like it to me, man.
That 48-inch rod, I'll tell you what, this makes it a lot of fun playing these fish. I don't know if he's a 10-pounder for sure or not, because I'm certain of that. But
I don't know how to judge that rod, man.
I know. I'll tell you what, this is a true custom, tuned-up custom rod. I mean, I called up John and I told him, I said, I need a long rod. I need about a 48-inch rod. And I want my colors. I want Vikings colors. And
Purple gold.
And purple and gold. And I said, I need a good backbone where I can set the hook, but I want to play a lot of these 18 to 20-some inch fish. I want to play these. I don't want a stout rod.
That's what it is, too. It's about a 17, 18-inch fish. I would have swore that fish was 25 inches. When I was over there watching the bend in that rod.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
But that is.
And by the way, you are a true Vikings fan after the last couple of years. If you'll admit on TV that you got a purple and gold rod,
that is my rod. All my rods, I call up John and I say, John, same colors. And another thing I like to do is I have John put marks on from 8 all the way up to 16. I fish a lot of the backwaters in Mississippi, and I can measure my gills and my crappies and my perch real quick by just laying it right up here. And in this case, this one here measures right at the tip at 16 inches. It's real easy. I know how long they are for what I want to keep. But I mean, for John, you ask him what you want and he'll build whatever you want. He'll work with you. So thanks, John. And this guy's going back in the water. Just like that.
These fish are so aggressive.
Yeah, he just crushed it. There was no playing him or nothing. Sweet. Come on, 10-pounder.
I got another one, Dave.
What you got there, James?
I got a walleye. Look at this, Dave. You think he wanted that?
Holy moly. That thing is in there T-boned.
We're just basically bouncing back and forth, running to the hole, helping each other out and land these fish now.
That is awesome.
Paging Dr. Holst. It is a complete misconception to think that you need live bait in the winter all the time. You catch a little warm streak like this, or you got some good weather and a favorable barometer, the fish will nail it.
So what do you think on other colors?
That's nice.
I want to put a number 4 rip and wrap on. What other colors?
Funny you should ask. I have 3 colors in my vest. Right here, I have a gold, which didn't do a darn thing, and a pink UV. So that's the other one I would recommend.
Pink?
Pink UV? You're man enough to fish pink, I promise you.
If I'm man enough to fish Vikings colors, I can fish pink.
Yes, you can.
Let's get them.
New for 2015, the release of the WX1910 from Skeeter Boats redefines the features and performance anglers can expect from a 19-foot boat, including the torque transfer system, making the hull on the WX1910 the strongest ever built, the React keel, enabling unparalleled boat control in tough conditions, and integrated jump seats for the ultimate in seating flexibility. Visit your local Skeeter Boats dealer and see for yourself why no other 19-foot boat offers more advanced features, storage, and performance than the WX1910.
Got him. This is the same fish, or I've had 2 or 3 big ones come into this hole just repeatedly, one after another. I hit this fish, or fish it was running with, 2 other times. They kept getting off, And it looks like a much bigger mark on the Markham. Oh yeah, much bigger head. Look at that. He's not going anywhere. He's got that rip and wrap just engulfed. There we go. That's what we're talking about. If that was the same fish that hit that thing 3 times, I tell you what, he just was angry at it. Look at this. I broke one of the hooks off on that fish on one of the first attempts. The rear of that bait's missing a hook. But anyway, that's a beautiful walleye right there, and they're so aggressive. We have got perfect conditions today for these fish to just come in and just assault these baits. I'm gonna let her go. Don't want to get her all froze up. Back you go. And goodbye. Gonna need to do a little repair and rework here on that.
I'm gonna catch this one. Ooh, it's a little nicer fish. That one came up a good 4 or 5 feet to hit this rip and wrap. This one's got
You got one, Coach.
This one's got the tuned up bent pretty good, James.
Better not be a false alarm. Holy smokes. You're rocking the pink, buddy. Look at that.
That is
Get up
awesome.
in there. Nice.
Wow.
Sure, the one where I actually should have been here earlier. You did it yourself.
That was kick butt. Holy smokes.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful fish. Pump.
That is nice. I don't think my tuned up goes quite that far.
The panfish aren't that big on the Mississippi River.
You know, them ripping wraps are just kick butt.
Yes, they are.
You know, no minnows, no minnow heads to deal with, and we're hole hopping, and it's just nice.
Under the right circumstances, they're dynamite. That's a beautiful fish. That's bigger than the one I had. This is the exact same hole where I got my big fish out of it.
My hole.
Move your feet, lose your seat, right? Nicely done, man.
Right on.
This is the hole.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you wander away very far, I'm gonna come right in and take it from you.
Here she goes.
I just looked at the my phone. It's
Yeah.
12:30.
No way.
Yep.
Man,
That's a nooner.
time flies when you're having fun. Let's get some more.
That was the one time, the sun's this way, so I couldn't see how much your rod was bending.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little slow on the giddy up.
Well, you know when that 18-inch fish looked like it was a big one?
Yeah.
This one felt a lot different.
Yeah. This is getting comical in all the best ways. You know, you got these just crazy bright conditions right now, high skies, and on a lot of bodies of water. I'd be really upset. But here on Lake of the Woods, this just seems to charge the fish up. In these bodies of water where the clarity is really stained, really nice fish. We have been very, very fortunate today. Basically came out, caught our eaters at will, and now it's just big fish time, which of course we love very, very much. These fish, it's probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they are just engulfing these baits. No hesitation whatsoever. All right, gotta go in and pop that bugger loose. There we go, one hook, both hooks are loose. Beautiful fish, probably in that 20-21 inch range. Midday fish like this, boy, you can't complain about that at all. I'll let that one go. All right, see you later. So this is probably a great time to talk about the type of structure that we're fishing here. We've got an island over my shoulder, obviously. And coming off of this island is a point, an underwater point that you can't see above water. And it extends out to about 22 foot and then just drops fairly rapidly out into the deepest water around this island. It's about 32, 33 feet. And how we chose the area to fish is really pretty simple. This underwater point has a slowly tapering side and it has a sharply breaking side. And what we like about that area on this sharp breaking side is that it concentrates the fish. The depth change from 27, 28 feet up to the top of this finger in 22 is very small. It happens very quickly. On the other side, it actually takes a long time to make that depth change. I guarantee you there's fish there. They're just spread out around a much greater area, so it's harder for Dave and I to get on concentrations of fish. So you come up to this area, you look at these islands, you're looking for underwater structure that sticks off of the islands, and look for the sharp breaking side. If you can find the sharp breaking side and where that finger point ends as it goes out into deeper water, that's usually money.
Craftsmanship and precision are just words until you add driving passion and a knowledge of what defines rod building excellence. Tuned Up custom rods are built with a perfect blend of rod balance and action. A truly custom experience achieved only with the highest quality materials, from the handle to the last guide and every thread wrap in between. It's these components, along with an attention to detail, that makes our custom ice rods a Tuned Up custom.
Hey James, want to see a bluegill rod with a big walleye on it?
No way. That's
That
a
is
good one, isn't
by
it?
the way.
Is this the most big fish you ever caught in the day through the ice?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The most walleyes I think through the ice for sure. My God.
Oh, nice fish. Oh, you're on the pink. There you go.
Oh.
She's all yours. That one's been caught before, Dave.
Yes.
You can see it's got an old wound on its nose.
Holy moly.
It's hard to know how old that is, but it's, I mean, it's not recent, but
Right.
he's a warrior, or she, most likely.
Right. She's a good girl.
She likes pink.
And she's going to go back.
Beautiful fish, Dave.
Love Lake of the Woods, buddy. I
This is all
love
right.
it. Woohoo!
Bye.
And she said, let me go.
Very nice. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Yes.
Just keep doing it. Here it comes. Got him. Got him.
Nice one, James.
Oh yeah. One of many today, my friend. One of many.
You need some help?
No, I think I got him. I'm feeling some nice head shakes here, bud.
Oh.
Woo. Back reeling.
Oh. Oh.
Coach has got him. If yours is as good as mine, we got a heck of a double here, buddy. Oh, we have had a phenomenal day.
This isn't huge, but it's still a nice fish.
Mine's got a big head. Look at this. Oh yeah. What a way
Nice
to cap
one, James.
off a beautiful day. We've caught so many big walleyes today. What do you think of them apples, Coach?
Woohoo!
How big's yours?
Well,
Bring him on over.
all right.
Man, we have caught so many big fish today.
Nice.
So many fish. This is one of the best days of fishing on Lake of the
Oh.
Woods I've had in a long, long time for
this-
numbers and size.
So this isn't your normal day on the Lake of the Woods.
We've had some really good days up here, but this is something special. Glad I got to share it with you. What a way to end it.
Bam.
All right, yours
Very
first,
nice.
man.
Here we go. Woohoo!
1, 2, bye-bye. So I don't know what a guy can say about the fishing up here on Lake of the Woods that the fish just haven't said themselves.
Right.
I mean, we're on a phenomenal bite right now. I really can't say enough about Sunset Lodge. They're kind of like the epicenter up here to me, the home away from home during the ice fishing season for guys like Dave and I that like to come out here and chase these walleyes up in the islands. Obviously the bite's fantastic, but back there at the resort, fantastic facilities. They've got everything a guy could ever need. If you don't have your own portables and snowmobiles, they got bombers and hard houses.
Yep.
If you want to come up off the South Shore in your snowmobiles, there's a groomed trail that'll lead you all the way to Oak Island.
Yep.
Or you can drive the trucks around and just take your truck right out to the resort. So to me, it's the best of all worlds. And I know how we're going to end this day. This fantastic day we've had here, we're going to end it with a plate of fish that somebody else is going to cook for us. So that's
like
one of
that.
the things I love about coming up to the islands. Great
Very
fishing, and you end it with a great plate of fish.
That sounds good. I'm excited.
So I cannot stress more strongly to anybody watching the show today, the bite is on fire up here in the islands. And you don't have to go very far from Sunset Lodge to get in on a great bite. So from Dave Kuntz and I, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.